I'm not a professional goals achiever, an expert on professional success, or successful life advisor. I just want to share the knowledge I have that I think can be useful to someone, what I've learned and what I do myself. So let's discuss 5 basic steps everyone must take for real, lasting change. Step number 1. Define your purpose. If you don't have a purpose already, your purpose right now is to find a purpose. A person without purpose, like a ship without a rudder. You are adrift in life, not knowing where you will be tomorrow. If you don't know where you want to be, what do you expect to get? How to find a purpose? It's a good question. I hope you want something in life. To achieve financial freedom, to build an aesthetic body, to graduate from university, etc. Your purpose is what is the most important to you at the moment. What you think about during the day. You may be researching the issue, watching videos on this topic or reading books. The purpose is basically the gap between where you want to be and where you are now. Here are some questions that might help you. What do I want out of this life? What are my dreams? What am I thinking about most of the day? What are my unmet needs? I know these are not simple questions, but answers to them are essential if you want to live a purposeful and conscious life. The answers will change over time and can differ greatly from your current vision. Think, meditate, journal, be bored, seek new experiences, learn, think. Stop feeding yourself cheap dopamine. There is a good quote: when a man has no purpose, he distracts himself with pleasures. My purpose right now is to become financially free. When you have a purpose, it's time to set goals. Goals are steps that lead to your purpose. How to set goals? There are many different techniques, but we will discuss some basic principles. Number 1. Goals should be well defined. The more specific, the better. How will you know that your goal is achieved? What exactly do you want to accomplish? How much? How many? Number 2. Goals should be realistic, but still challenging. It's a tricky one. We don't really know what we can achieve and what we can't. But try to find a balance between too small and achievable goals that you shouldn't even strain for, and too big and ambitious goals that you will never accomplish. Focus on 1, 2, maximum 3 goals at a time. When you have too many goals, your focus is too weak. But if you focus only on a few goals, your chances to achieve them increases. For example, to achieve financial freedom, I want to make 10k a month on YouTube in about 3 years. Step 3. Create a plan. After you set goals, you should create a plan. A goal without a plan is just a wet dream. Your plan is your strategy, how you will achieve your goal. As the saying goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Identify the major milestones. Break down your goals into small sub-goals. They can help you stay motivated, provide sense of accomplishment, and track your progress. Identify the specific actions you need in order to reach each milestone. Think about what habits and tasks you might need. Consider possible challenges and their solutions. Prioritize. Ask yourself, if I could do only one action, what will lead to success? Focus on it. Be careful with tasks that look productive, but actually only somewhat important. Remember the 80-20 rule. You could also set deadlines on each milestone that can help you stay on track. For example, make 2 videos per week for at least 3 years and try to improve every video for at least 1%. Step 4. Create a system. As we live our day, so we live our life. Or something like that. It's hard not to agree with this quote from the excellent book, Who Will Cry When You Die? After all, it's what we do throughout each day that makes up our lives. And that's a good reason to ask yourself, what if I have to live the same day as yesterday, or maybe the whole previous week, for the rest of my life? And if you don't like the answer, maybe it's time to change something. It's hard to overestimate the power of daily routine. The thing is, when you exactly know what you have to do at any given moment, you don't have to decide to force yourself or talk yourself into it. You have a specific task in front of you and you just have to get it done. I have to not plan my day. I have just a to-do list of useful things like meditation, working out, journaling and others, but I often manage to do only half of them by the end of the day. Parkinson's law. Work expense to fill the time allotted to do it. Without a defined system, it's hard to get any results. Some people may say, I don't have any free time. Stop kidding yourself. You always have time to play video games, don't you? If you want to achieve something, you have to sacrifice something else for it. Allocate specific time blocks for different activities, tasks, and habits in your schedule. Creating a consistent daily schedule is one of the best productivity tools I know. I work on my videos every day for a couple of hours. There are time blocks during the day in which I do the work. Step 5. Discipline and hard work. This topic deserves its own video, maybe even a few, but now in short. We have forgotten how to do the hard work. Why would anyone want to achieve, to conquer, to win, when there is a huge amount of easy, effortless, and cheap pleasure within a few clicks? Our motivation is broken. How to fix it? The first and the most important is dopamine detox. There are many videos on this topic and you can explore it in more details, but in short, eliminate or at least reduce the amount of instant gratification. Video games, Netflix, social media, junk food, porn, drugs are the most common. After scrolling a TikTok for a couple of hours or watching a series on Netflix for a whole day, you feel miserable. But after 2 hours of deep, meaningful, hard work, you feel great. Choose wisely. I'm not saying you should never have fun, but stop running from the real world. Improving your life is something you should prioritize over some cheap momentary pleasures. Do your work first, then have fun. Produce first, then consume. Patience and persistence. No one said it will be easy. The reality is, nothing good comes easy in this life. If you want to achieve something, you have to work for it. It's common sense. If you want more than the average person, you have to do more than the average person. But it's not easy, and because of that, most people live an average life. That doesn't mean that you have to work 24/7. In fact, it's the fastest way to burn out. Make sure your work isn't detrimental for your health, both mental and physical. Incorporate rests, exercises, sleep into a plan. Someone might say, it's all common sense. You haven't said anything new. My answer is, yes, there is nothing new under the sun. In fact, the best advices are often the most trivial ones. Or do you just say it's too obvious to follow these advices and then go and play video games? Either way, I hope I just clarified the process of goal setting and maybe even inspire someone. And even if one person finds this video helpful, my work wasn't in vain. And do the right thing, whatever it takes.